What's going on, fam? How y'all doing? We back with another one. Um, this one talking about why Jaaybo locked up, why they trying to keep him locked up, whatever, and what's going on with his case or whatever that is. So we finna get into that and see what's going on. Um, y'all make sure y'all got y'all smokes or whatever y'all need to chill for the video. Make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, and if y'all rock with me, share the channel. Other than that, we finna get into this video, see what's going on.
Recent mass shooting in Stockton has completely rocked the California drill music scene, but this is nothing new. This gang war has been going on for quite some time, and unfortunately one of the biggest names that's been associated with it is EBK Jaaybo, and even though he's currently behind bars, his name is being dragged into this situation a crazy scary amount. And I feel like this would be a very good time to take a little recap and understand exactly why he ended up in jail, and exactly why, even without this mass shooting, the state and the authorities are probably trying to do their very best to keep him off of the streets for good. And now,
I ain't gonna lie, the only reason why I know he in jail, last thing I heard on that is he had cut his monitors off and was um, traveling east and got caught in Arkansas or something like that. I don't know what was going on. I don't know. That's all I heard. He cut off his monitors, got caught in Arkansas. That's all I know.
now with this incident that's gone down, they might be trying to keep him away for the rest of his life. I'm going to get into the whole thing, but before I do it, shout out to my guy Sanucci for icing me out in this video, man. They got some lit stuff on their website. They're not even paying me, but they're just showing love. They sent me some jewels, and I low-key, I'm rocking with this chain. I don't really even be rocking chains like that, but shout out to them, man. I feel feeling myself today. I'm not going to lie. But EBK Jaaybo, okay, he basically has been in and out of jail for quite a long time, okay? He was released back onto the streets at the start of this year, 2025. Okay, February 2025, he was released, and basically, you know, he came home after a 1-year bid. This was just a little charge for firearm possession, but unfortunately, things would get more and more serious from here. This was footage of him celebrating being fresh home, okay? We ain't trying to get copyrighted, but look, he got the big EBK chain on, okay? 2 bust down watches, all right? Don't let nobody from THF go anywhere near them watches, okay? This is not somebody you want to take a watch off. That's all I'm gonna say, okay? He did a little bit of time. He was away for a year, and he came back home, but just a month later, okay, he was in trouble. And again, I just want to make it very clear, man. A lot of people out here, they want to blame the feds. They want to blame me. They want to say, oh, you're snitching. Oh, you're telling. Oh, you're the feds. No, sir, let's be careful and let's not snitch on ourselves because, okay, he was caught in a video that hit the internet showing him seemingly toting a switch. Okay, this was going around, and this is the thing. It's like, bro, you just came home a month ago from weapons charges. How are you doing this? And then you're going to blame everyone else. Look at this.
I see where you at. Come pull up then, nigga. My mama. Come pull up then, bitch ass nigga. What you talking about, nigga? Come pull up then, nigga.
Hey, who got the Maybach key?
But look, yeah, I mean, I really.
So that's how we rolling out here, okay? This is a clip that's online. It's got 419 comments. All right. Bro going right back saying, Jay really stand behind his hood. You don't understand. His pops and uncle died over the block he represents. He really in it, bro. Don't care about the fame.
My only see that y'all looking at it from however y'all looking at it. My thing is this. I will say, if Jaaybo was just a rapper and he wasn't getting the views and all this and that, and he came home and he wasn't coming home with this big deal and all this, I can understand. I understand him riding around with something on him. I don't care what nobody talking about, cause it is what it is type thing. But he got this deal. He got access to all this money. He don't need that around him. He could move away. He can get it approved if he's on parole, probation, whatever it is. He can get approved to be moved away from all the get out the hood. He don't need to be in the hood. He got too much money to be in the hood now. Like, that's how I look at it. Why he even in the hood still? Like, he shouldn't. Yeah, He should be somewhere put up. Like, you got too much money, bro.
So he's on parole, now bail, with a switch on Instagram Live with 7.6 years left on his original sentence with parole. Impressive. Bro wants a sentence. Sniffles and Switches, the new mixtape name. Bro just living what he rap, can't be mad at that. Bro's plug is getting rich right now, okay? That red on red timing. That is very, very crazy, okay? The way that it was silent for a second when he shows that switch was hilarious. This is very misguided, okay? And surprise, surprise, all right, just a day after this video surfaced, he was arrested on drug and ammunition charges, okay? EBK Jaaybo reportedly arrested on drug and ammunition charges just a month after his release. He's got no one else to blame but himself. EBK Jaaybo also allegedly drove without a license and violated the terms of his probation. The next court date is set for Friday, the 7th of March. EBK Jaaybo dropped the Reaper project from behind bars last August, but it seems like he wasn't able to celebrate its and his release before running into more trouble. Running into more trouble, more like, I mean, he ran straight headfirst into trouble with his eyes open. Authorities reportedly arrested him Thursday morning, March the 6th, in Stockton, California, on drug and ammunition charges, just a month after his release from jail, according to XXL. Per the publication, the specific charges are possession of a controlled substance, possession of ammunition, driving without a license, and violation of probation terms. Police reportedly pulled Jaaybo over for not stopping at a stop sign. He reportedly remains in jail without bond over his probation violation. Now, you shouldn't have not stopped at that stop sign. I'd be telling people you need to stop. Come all the way to a stop. Your car needs to jerk a little bit when you stop at that stop sign. I don't know why I'm the only person in the US.
Yeah, they be tripping on that. I got pulled over for not stopping at a stop sign. I stopped, then I bent the corner real quick. He was like, "No, you ain't stopped."
And the UK that follows traffic laws. But anyway, we move.
Like
if you're showing switches on IG Live, you should probably be stopping at a complete stop at those stop signs. All right, that's what I'll say. But it says, furthermore, EBK Jaaybo's next court date will take place on Friday, March the 7th, if everything goes according to schedule. In addition, he will also have to reportedly attend a hearing specifically on his probation violation Monday, March the 10th. According to reports, law enforcement arrested Jaaybo shortly after he filmed a music video. Footage surfaced of him on set with Stunner Girl and Von Off 1700 on Wednesday night, and followed his release from prison on February the 6th after a year in the San Joaquin County Jail for illegal gun possession. Okay. But by March the 20th, 2025, okay, inexplicably, and they're not going to be so lenient going forward after this mass shooting, I'll keep it real with you. He was lucky. This was a different time. He was straight back out on bond. Right. I don't know if this is his lawyer or if this is his bondsman or if this is his undertaker. I ain't going to lie to you. Could be any of those. But he was officially out on bond, okay? And this is California capital bail bond. I ain't going to lie. I need to follow these guys. You never know. You never know what might happen. You never know when it might go left, okay? It says, when I say I free all your favorite rappers, I really do, no cap, all right? I mean, yeah, I want to know who else he's freeing, but this is what went down.
When I tell you I get your favorite rappers out, we really do this shit.
Shout out California's Capitals Bills Burns, nigga. He getting your favorite rappers out. You feel me? We finna go crazy. They're homies that can't keep a real nigga down. Shout out, bro.
Great ideas can come from anywhere. With Wix, you decide where they go. Put your idea.
He did his thing, bro. He did his thing. Now, Bonding Out was coupled with the release of one of his most legendary tracks, okay? And I can't play you the song, but this is one of the most legendary Jaaybo tracks. This is on my playlist in heavy rotation currently, okay? I got a few names that I'm putting on the list. Whoa, let's not. This is the song F Everybody. I ain't going to say the names, but I'll be putting my own names. And I ain't going to lie, there's a few new names on the list recently. I ain't gonna cap. It really is F Everybody, bro, and I feel this song. Okay, this got 6.8 million views in 8 months. It's a legendary track. All right, we subscribing on the second channel, all of that good stuff. Okay, Jaaybo is killing shit. All right, Jerry Production, he locked in. All right, this is just excellent work. Excellent work. I've got to shout it out. F Everybody, okay? Unfortunate, though. Unfortunate, because this was like a crazy run, crazy success, but it was all good just a week ago, okay? It says, crazy how rap changes. I'm scared to go outside. Low-key just want to say Jaaybo and Youngboy, he was nearly going to be on tour. He was going to be opening up with Youngboy.
Yeah, that's the thing that had me hot, man. That's the thing that had me hot. I was like, damn, Jaaybo finna that was gonna be a life changing moment for that nigga Jaaybo, bro. For real, that nigga was gonna be. He was gonna come out the end of that tour. He was gonna be on top of the world, bro. Like, damn, bro. I was just mad because I'm like, on the success part, just like happy to see this nigga winning. Like a nigga from the hood winning. Like he finna come on top of the world. Get on top of that, you get to meet Young Boy. Y'all could probably collab, do some stuff. You never know. Like that's what fucked me up when hearing him get arrested. That's what fucked me up, knowing he was finna be on the XXL and he was finna be on Young Boy tour. That was finna put him over the top, bro. Like I don't know how he messed that up, but man, that was crazy to me. I was like, there's no way he messed that up. Man.
And it all fell apart. Okay, what's entertainment for us is real life war for these dudes. They said dissing won't pop. Dirk and Jaaybo proved us wrong. As a person who stays in Beverly Hills, I really like this song. All right, I smell CML collab about to happen. This is the type of shit you got to roll your windows up before playing. I'm glad I don't live in Sacramento anymore because this a banger. Listen to this loud.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I don't really be worried about nobody else because I slap my music loud too, and I live in Sac. So when I be riding around, I slap my music loud. I don't be caring about none of that. People really be. I mean, I know they didn't get. I don't be into all the politics, none of that. I get that. It's hoods out here that don't rock with them and all that, but I'm gonna listen to what I want to listen to. I don't care about none of that. Y'all be beefing over dumbass shit anyway. Y'all not finna tell me what I can and can't listen to. That's
where I'm at, but turned down in Sac. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I might got a couple people on my F everybody list in Sac. I ain't gonna hold you. This is my stuff, but you'll never see me in Cali playing this dude. I'm glad I bumped this halfway across the country with my windows down untouched. All right. This song came on in my son's first words, and now F-U-C-K with emphasis. Now his mama said no more music, just ABCs. A-B-C-D-E-F-U-C-K. That's what it is. All right. We love young men singing about positivity. Okay. So he had the streets turn. Now I can't play the song. Okay. But the lyrics are very, very real. All right. He went crazy.
Yeah,
with
he was talking.
He dissed everybody. It's
crazy.
just a list of ops. All right. I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to diss these people. But he dissing Black, Quack, Eddie, Fad, Los, Shotter, Spaz, O'Delly, Black, Jay, everybody, okay?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, these are all real people.
He was talking a little too
These are
high.
actually all real people, okay?
Yeah, those real people.
Jacob Haywood. Can you see this? I might have to move myself. Jacob Haywood, okay? F Black. That's Jacob Haywood Thomas, a.k.a. Jay Black, an American rapper from Stockton, California, a member of the Fly Boys. On March the 4th, 2023, he was shot and killed alongside Andrea Jones.
Rest in peace.
F Quack. Lil Quacky from Townhomes 500 is paralyzed from the waist down due to a gunshot. Right?
Damn.
Now, there's no info for Eddie, but Fad, Scott DeMar, a.k.a. Fad, was from Stockton, California, was a member of the Fly Boys. It's so sad, man, because it's like we know the Fly Boys are the ones getting targeted in the shooting. On August the 15th, 2022, Fad was shot at a Southside Market along Southport Airport Way. When he was shot and killed, the incident was caught on CCTV footage. We ain't going to get into that right now. Saying F. Los, Carlos Ownable, a.k.a. Trap Mob Los, was an American rapper from Stockton, California, and a member of the Fly Boys. On July the 5th, 2024, Los was sitting in his vehicle when a grey Toyota Camry pulled up beside him and fired multiple shots at Los before fleeing. He was taken to a local hospital, but unfortunately died as a result of his injuries. F. Spaz. Alexander Gabriel Aguon, a.k.a. Spaz from Stockton, California, was a member of the Muddy Boys. All right? We've been hearing about these guys being targeted. These are all these guys from all the groups that were getting targeted in that mass shooting. Okay,
That's
this is a
crazy,
bad
too.
look in the midst of the recent events. On May 20th,
I ain't gonna lie. That, and they all from the same hood. Mud Boys, Fly Boys, from what I've been learning, that's the same shit pretty much. And if I'm wrong, excuse me, but that's not looking good, bro. I ain't gonna lie, especially with that shooting that just happened, bro. That's definitely not looking good on your name. This is looking hot.
26, 2024, Spaz was shot and killed in a gas station parking lot. F. O'Delly, a flyboy who was killed before the EBK flyboy beef. We already heard about Black, right? F Stutter, F Smack, everybody else. He said F the 3s, F the 4s. I've popped a 5 dude before. 3s is a clique of the Southside Mob who are one of the most musically active out of EBK's ops. The 44G and 500 are cliques / blocks of Northside Gangster Crips who are EBK's main ops. Northside Gangster Crips throwing up the 5, an image of 3s members, including Dougie 3s in the middle. Yes, that is one of the people who was shot at the kids' party and basically is now in jail on probation. Right, he sent F Matty Harrell. Matty Harrell Part is the main spot for the Muddy Boys Crips, also known as Matty Boys. Jaaybo is saying their hood is inactive in comparison to back to the late 2010s. It's also famous from being where the Stockton rapper MB Nell is from, the other person targeted in that incident. This is just... This song was a bad idea, I'm not gonna lie. This song was a bad idea. Okay, F everybody. Now, the cops love this. I ain't gonna lie. People want to say I'm the feds. The cops love this. Like, bro, you just gave us a list of all your ops. Like, you just gave us a list. Thank you. Appreciate that. But anyway, okay, this clearly was just on timing, right? This really isn't what you should be doing when you're under surveillance. You've been out for a month, you get caught running a stop sign, you posted a switch, you're in a whole world of trouble. Now, on March the 25th, 2025, just about 19 days after F Everybody came out, Jaaybo was spotted, all right? They were saying he was wearing 2 ankle monitors after making bail. 2 ankle monitors. Look at this.
That shit is not cute.
So the ankle monitor took his soul from him. That's what he's saying. 2 ankle monitors is crazy. Like, just in case one of your ankles does the dash for it, you got the other one on leg. Like, it's crazy. It's actually crazy. He posting Lil Durk Federal Nightmares. When trial come, it ain't your phone, it gonna be your homie though. 2 ankle monitors is actually insane. I cannot believe it. I really can't believe it.
Speaking of hot songs, that song, you spoke that shit into existence. Lil Durk spoke that shit into Federal Nightmares into existence. Go listen to that song. He spoke all that shit into existence now. That shit just crazy. Listen, I can't even listen to that song the same no more now. That used to be one of my favorite songs by him until shit till he got locked up. Everything. Let me just play the video.
But anyway,
what?
He would elaborate. Okay, he would hop on a live stream with Blackboy Max, and the fact that this live stream even happened, Blackboy Max.
Bro, that live stream with Blackboy Max had me fucking crying, my nigga, bro. This nigga Blackboy gave this nigga some small ass shorts. This nigga look, bro.
Killed it. Even
This
this
nigga
happen,
came
okay?
on there looking
He
crazy.
explained the reason why he had to wear 2 ankle monitors on this live stream. Check this out.
They said parole said till 2027, but that's just what they say though on blood.
Bro,
Now he ain't gonna have it on for that long though. But that's what.
that's it not annoying to wear?
Hell yeah, bro. Imagine having Imagine having to sleep with that.
Yeah, I already know.
Bro, imagine, bro, fuck that. No, imagine having to sleep this motherfucker connected to the wall, blood. I mean, the plug way over there.
Yeah.
Like, bro, jeez, blood.
Cause them bitches got a charge and shit.
That's real, bro.
Damn, bro.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
got shower with that everything?
Shower when he don't come off. He come off, you going to jail.
Oh my god.
So he's showering with it, he plugging into the wall, okay, but he low-key wearing it with pride, okay? He was even spotted out in public with the monitors.
Open a whole new world of fascinating places and people for just $29.
Join ICE with bonuses up to $50,000 and generous benefits. Join.ice.gov.
Look at this.
EBK Jaaybo.
All right, he's popping out in public. He needs to stop in local stores to charge up his monitors, bro. He trying to keep these bitches off 1%.
Right here, here at the Maximart, you know.
Yeah, he let me charge the ankle monitor up, man. Appreciate, bro. I'm right here, man.
Chillin'.
We here chilling, man.
Chillin',
Shout out
chillin'.
Sinclair Market, man. We out here.
That's right.
Yo, EBK.
That's right.
EBK.
Hey, man, like, it's different, yeah. It's different. He was saying, for Jaaybo to have lost so many people close to him, he always seems in good spirits and has a huge smile on his face. I pray for bro. All right?
Yeah,
even the
that's
store
true.
dude said, yeah, when he said EBK. All right? It really is EBK. Now, this one really hurts my heart. Because in May 2025, okay, not long after he was spotted charging his ankle monitor with a local boss man,
Right.
he was announced to be featuring as a
this
supporting
shit,
artist
bro.
on the Massa Tour.
This
Now,
shit, I was so
this
hyped for him,
was
bro, I
the
ain't gonna
ultimate
lie.
congregation of the YNs. This was, I went to the Massa Tour, right? Obviously, I can't go to Youngboy shows. I'm banned from Youngboy shows going forward since I've aired him out for the 19 bodies that he himself said he had. I'm no longer welcome at the Youngboy show, so I'm glad that I got to see the Massa Tour while I still could. Unfortunately, one person who didn't make it to the Massa Tour was EBK Jaaybo. Now, there's his name. He was meant to be opening, okay? And he would have been opening at the LA show that I even was in.
I was mad as fuck, though. Let's talk about that. I was mad as fuck when he announced this tour because I'm a YoungBoy fan. I want to go on to the tour, but shit. I had to get all my equipment for YouTube. I had to do all that. Then I spent up all my funds. But it was worth it, though. I ain't gonna lie. It was worth it because I would have been mad if I would have went to his thing and I couldn't have had my YouTube to do my YouTube channel. That's what I want. That's what I want to do. Like, he doing what he want to do. Shout out to YoungBoy. I'm a fan or whatever, but this is what I want to do. So I had to put my money into my stuff. So he do another tour or something like that, I'll catch another one. But right now, I gotta focus on my YouTube. But yeah, that shit, man. Jaaybo was finna kill it too. I already know he was. That shit just crazy. Bro.
In attendance at.
That would have put him.
Okay, he was gonna play in Sacramento, local to Stockton. All right, he was gonna be.
Y'all know a song. He was gonna be playing all kind of hot shit, all in California, or at least Oakland and Sacramento for sure. LA.
He playing in Oakland. Yeah. He was gonna be turned the F up. Yeah, he was even booked for that Chicago show, and unfortunately, it all went left. Because just 2 months after completing a year-long prison sentence, okay, just 2 months after completing his prison sentence, he went back in, he went back out again, okay, he would be arrested fully once again for drug and gun charges, this time in Arkansas, of all places.
Stockton rapper is now behind bars in Arkansas on felony charges. 21-year-old Jaimani Gorman, also known as EBK Jaaybo. He was arrested Sunday on drug and weapons charges after being released from prison back in March. He was serving a year for illegal gun possession. The rapper was set to go on tour this fall as part of the NBA Young Boys American Stadium Tour. Gorman is being held in Pope County, Arkansas.
So this was a diabolical crash out, okay? It was actually
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
This guy was
I'm gonna keep saying it. It's like, I don't know why he got himself into some trouble because he was gonna be on top of the world after this whole tour, bro. He would have had his following would have went up way, bro. That's this. As y'all see, this YoungBoy tour is the biggest thing going on right now. He would have been, oh, bro, his following would have tripled, bro. He would have been, oh my God, he would have been on top of the world, bro.
So much potential, so much motion. But he was just moving wild. Now, according to initial reports, Jaaybo, alongside other members of EBK, had allegedly cut off their ankle monitors and fled the state.
Which was done.
This is what was reported.
Excuse, by the way.
I don't believe this narrative. EBK Jaaybo was arrested after going on the run to make the XXL freshman shoot.
No. No.
Wait, he said that? I was on the way to y'all for the freshman XXL shoot. What? That doesn't. They're probably not shooting that for like a long time, right?
Yeah, no. That's not why he went on the run. Yeah. All he had to do was ask for permission from his PO. His PO was already giving him leeway.
Okay.
Yeah, so he had a lot of leeway from his PO. I don't know what made him cut off the ankle monitors, but I think it was just a lot of people that was around him.
Wow. What a foolish
Because
decision.
he wasn't the only one that cut off his ankle monitor. It was him, EBK, Baby Mad Max, and EBK Lebo.
Lebo too?
All three of them cut off his ankle monitor. That's why I'm confused on why EBK Lebo is not booked. How is he not booked?
Shout out to Jaleese, man. She be knowing what's going on up there in Stockton and Sac and all of that good stuff. Now, there was that rumor that he had cut off his ankle monitors to go and appear on the XXL freshman list. Okay.
Oh, no, bro.
But unfortunately,
you would have to submit a video.
I mean, they're saying that isn't why, but he was around the wrong people. Maybe his guys had cut.
If that is why, that was crazy, bro. You could have just did your little video, your little rap video, and submitted that shit to the XXL through email or whatever, and they could have edited it into whatever they was doing. Now, if you did it for other reasons, bro, you gotta move them people around you. Them people that got you doing dumb shit, you gotta get them people from around you, bro. No cap. You too big right now.
Or if they were all in it together and they ended up doing this ridiculous thing that got them all caught up in a jam. Now, in a later interview, Baby Max explained it was actually just him, but Jaaybo and the driver. It was just him, Jaaybo, and the driver, and that once they got arrested, Jaaybo couldn't be bailed out because he was on a federal hold. Things were looking bad.
About the Arkansas situation, niggas was on their way to the XXL, they got pulled over, like they was in Arkansas, like
we went to it was only me and bro. We went to Arkansas.
It was just y'all two?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we driving to Arkansas and we just got pulled over. They said they smelled, it was state trooper coming, they said they smelled weed in the car. But I'm asleep, bro. Like, me and brother just pop some perks, hella shit, but I go to sleep. But I just woke up to brother tapping me like, brother, we getting pulled over. I'm like, damn, but I wake up, nigga, the police talking to us and shit. Nigga, I'm telling them what's in the car, cause they trying to say, they want to search the car. I'm like, what you trying to search the car? What's the reason? And shit, the nigga, and then our driver, cause it was a professional driver, he bounced out. He tell them, he talking to them and stuff, cause he the driver. We don't gotta talk to them. He talking and
so
shit.
y'all had a driver?
Yeah.
He still got pulled over.
That's crazy. They just took us to jail or whatever. On Bloods.
Is it? You said that the nigga in jail knew who Jaaybo was. Like, that's crazy.
He booked tickets to the Young Boy show.
Yeah, when I seen, I was like, that was crazy.
Bloods though, but we both bailed out though. It's just that nigga when Claire White came and built this out, like nigga, they said he had a hold or something, so they didn't let him get out. And then homies, nigga, he was supposed to go out. They wanted 200 bands, so we was gonna transfer. He was gonna get the bands transferred, and then they put up the U.S. Marshal hold.
So it didn't even matter about the money at that point.
Yeah. Didn't. That's why.
So they were saying there was a hold. People didn't know what was going on. Now, ironically, despite all of this, Jaaybo still.
So it didn't even matter about the money at that point.
Yeah. Didn't. Nigga, he was supposed to go out. They wanted 200 bands, so we was gonna transfer. He was gonna get the bands transferred, and then they put up the U.S. Marshal hold.
So it didn't even matter about the money at that point.
Yeah, so he in the Feds.
Didn't.
He in the Feds.
So they were saying there was a hold. People didn't know what was going on. Now, ironically, despite all of this, Jaaybo still managed to make it onto the XXL freshman list, appearing from behind bars. And I'm not gonna lie, this wasn't the best appearance, but this is what we got. Okay, considering the circumstances, as fans of this music, we're still blessed. At least we got this.
Frank Fingers never recommended. He's still on business because the sentence they got left in prison. I contact you because I've been in that position. Application Frank Fingers never recommended. He's still on business.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, we'll take it, all right? People saying the county looks like vacation. He might sign to the jail. They're saying he's losing weight. We ain't seen his jawline since 2021. Clearly, the food ain't going to be there. People saying he's the only one on XXL with motion. Who else was on XXL that year?
Gifts for the outdoors and the outdoorsy. Eddie Bauer.
All right, I'm gonna look and just see if I can work out if any of these guys I can name them without looking up the names. I ain't gonna lie, I'm not sure I can. See Jaaybo up here appearing in the corner. Who do we have on the list? Ray Vaughn, Baby Chief Do It. Okay, I know the name, but I couldn't name you one of his songs. 1900 Rugrat I'll rock with. Jello kind of for the memes I'll rock with him. EBK, Laser Dim I know who that is. Nino Paid. I actually rate Nino Paid. All right.
Low Shimmy.
YTB Fat. It's alright. No disrespect to anybody on there, but like these aren't people that are in my rotation heavy. But this is the freshman. They are freshmen. But I would say Jaaybo really got the most motion on there. Anyway, reports would later surface that he was potentially facing up to 30 years, and the charges that he was actually, you know, facing were very serious. Okay, it says EBK Jaaybo was facing 30 years in Arkansas prison after getting caught with pills, 8K, and a stolen Glock with a switch. Not that switch, man. This all happened after he cut off both ankle monitors and fled California, which is the same place the stolen Glock was traced to. People saying he must not enjoy freedom. He must not like money either. How are you one of the most streamed artists from the city to do big concerts, filling your pockets up, and still doing all of that on the side? His management isn't managing right. People saying literally, like, yeah, there's street rappers who crash out and should have done better in certain situations, but it's not this low effort, dumbass shit where they're just riding around suspicious as F, not taking advantage. Most still get caught in the wrong place, wrong time, police harassment, where they know they'll have guns, etc. If not, that they'll actually go slide and go down. Jaaybo literally just keeps getting caught. His whole juvenile before this, caught with guns. There's only so much stuff that can come with that life. And even when it comes to him being authentic, we've heard about the failed townhomes drill in how many different songs, like every new one. I slap most of the new songs still because of his talent, but this overly federal stuff does not work in California. He needs to take all of this and balance his music. Again, maybe not heartbreak, but just more overall struggle/life or bossing up and living rich. Well said. I got into West Coast music because of the Mozzie type emotional struggle music. I don't need to read that comment. Huge fan of his music, but blood is cooked. All right, 100%. I don't know why fans thought that he would get out in time for the tour. Straight up denial. Grand opening, grand closing type stuff, man. So at this point, just keep it in the music. Seen a snippet on XXL. Seemed like when bro was rapping, he was just wishing he could be there physically. Okay. Hold up. So he cut off his ankle on
That
it and ran to
statement was
Arkansas.
true
Yes.
statement. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie.
I'm
He
starting to
looked
think
like
that
he's
these
gonna be
wines that have the resources to do music just do it and go viral just to taunt the ops and diss the dead. I really don't think they want to be actual artists. If he was really focused on his craft and his music, making it in the industry, when would he have time to be getting caught with illegal stuff, stolen guns at that? Make it make sense. It's either you gonna rap or be in the streets. You cannot do both. Can't get right. Okay. Now, according to court documents, okay, at a certain point, his trial would start. All right, his trial would start. I'm not gonna lie. I thought I heard, it must have been fake news, but I thought I heard that Jaaybo was facing a different charge. So it says, according to court documents, EBK Jaaybo has begun his federal trial today, September 29th, after it was postponed from the original July 14th date. He was arrested May 2025 during a traffic stop in Pope County, Arkansas, where authorities allegedly discovered a Glock equipped, I'm going to follow the Thizzler, shout out to them, with a switch, along with charges related to drug trafficking. We wish EBK Jaaybo the best as he faces trial. Makes good music, but must love being locked up. That's all he can think about. All right. Now, other members like EBK Jaaybo would also get arrested on serious charges. This will be going around on Reddit. Okay, EBK Jaaybo, 2100 Blackgates, has been arrested on weapon and high-speed charges. It says, damn, he was doing great, going to college, taking care of his kids. Was planning on becoming an astronaut or scientist. Can't forget about them turkey drives. Okay, that's an awful lot of bonding out without doing much time on cases that seemingly disappear. I'm not making any inference, but is what it is. Okay, now he managed to get out on bond shortly after. That's what people were saying. Okay, he popped out, back out on bail. California capital bail bonds. I ain't gonna lie, you never know. I'm gonna need these guys' cars.
My nigga Adrian and did it again, man. Fresh out, pretty much said this bitch ass shit. Brashed the nigga down, made me fuck up my whip. I ain't even tripping, but yo, Adrian came through again, like he like 5-0, nigga. Dead homies, you know you always gonna bring them shooters home. You want your YNs home? You got some niggas, you got the bag, you want your homies home? Hit Adrian on my mommy gonna get you out in 2 hours, nigga.
Hey, listen, man. Shout out to Adrian for keeping all the violence going in Stockton, man. We you know what I'm saying, doing a service to the community. But there hasn't been any updates on the trial of EBK Jaaybo, okay? New prison photo of him surfaced 20 days ago. People saying he's a generational fumbler. He would have been on tour with a young boy, saying free Drakes. Right? He fumbled a crazy bag. Man. He was supposed to be on the Massa tour with NBA Youngboy. I wonder how much time he's going to get. Sounds like they were arresting him for some kind of indictment and just so happened to catch him with a bunch of switches and packs as a bonus. If he gets convicted on every charge, he's facing a minimum of 30 years. The face of a dude that blew his whole future trying to be down. What a dumbass. This fool could have made at least $12 million on tour and the lowest $3 million. People saying he wouldn't have gotten anywhere near that for a tour that wasn't his. But I actually feel...
Bro, you tweaking for saying he wouldn't have got nowhere near that for a tour that wasn't his. Whoever said that don't know what the fuck you talking about. I think young boy generating damn near $100 million off this motherfucking tour. You tripping if you think Jaaybo and D-Boy, if that's the other dude that's on there, ain't gonna get a couple M's off this shit. You tweaking, nigga. They most definitely that shit gonna add up fast. So whoever said that don't know what they talk about. Facts.
Like he would have gotten some M's. He could have run his own tour. He's one of the most famous artists out here. If he was free and he wasn't on this nonsense, he could have been doing $1 million tour. That's facts. That is easy. Facts.
Easy.
Okay. It's just, bro, it's generational fumble. Now, you know what's crazy is I seem to remember people were saying that he got a murder for hire charge, and I think maybe that was fake news. So there have been a couple of videos going around saying EBK Jaaybo and the murder for hire charge that might take him down. I don't believe the charge has hit. There is a lot of talk of him and his beef with the Flyboys and potentially there being a murder for hire involved in that. Okay, I'm going to do more research on the situation because I'll be real with you. Okay,
yeah,
I'm late to the EBK Jaaybo party. Okay, I'm learning more and more about him. I'm dipping into the music. I'm enjoying the music. I'm liking the history. It's definitely one of those artists to watch. But these types of videos being made, I'm not going to lie. Okay, and people want to say, oh, the feds. People saying this is cap. But at the same time, the feds aren't building cases on videos, but at the same time, if there's enough info out there for people to be making these sorts of videos, same thing with me, that's more of a sign that like you guys were moving too loose and you're putting too much information out there and you're moving hot. I mean, showing the switch off on IG Live.
That's the thing, because if y'all put too much out there to where like us, the public, can make these assumptions about y'all, then it's like we can only imagine what the feds know. Like that's just honest opinion. Like we can only imagine what the feds know. And y'all just still be thugging and doing all this, but at the end of the day, with Jaaybo, free Jaaybo, hope you make it home. But yeah, he would have. My personal opinion with this, yeah, the whole situation with him right now. I wish he was free, cause boy, he'd have been on top of the world. Just as a man, just happy to see another man succeed in life. Like he'd have been doing it. He'd have been doing it big, no cap. But that's the video. Y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe. If y'all like me, share the channel. Other than that, y'all be safe. I'll see y'all on the next one.